So
I'll just go back to them because it's fucking Amazon.
that's right. Amazon. It's a scary place. Hi, boys and girls. Hey, how you doing? This is your host, C. Patrick Slade. Hey, I was talking with my my housemate in the basement, Mr. Dwayne Scott. Dwayne. Long story. you go on away from here, Mr. Moore. So, anyways, boys and girls, here's how it breaks down. So we like to throw just stuff at each other, and you know, it's Felix and Oscar, you know, the odd couple. It's fun, man. But anyways, we were talking about numbers, right? Now, y'all know what Amazon is, right? Of course, right. But Jeff Bezos, B-E-Z-O-S, he is the founder and principal stockholder of said company, and he's worth approximately, because it changes by the second, check this out, he makes about $4,000 a second. Okay, we were doing some math here, but he's somewhere around $178 billion. Apparently, he's the richest man who's ever walked the earth in true financial net worth. Now, let me ask you something, kids, for those who are old enough. Do you know of Amazon 20 years ago? Well, isn't that like where the rainforest is and all that? Well, no, it's a fledgling company. Now, I don't know exactly how long Amazon has been in business. I'd have to wiki that one. But certainly 20 years ago at the millennium, Amazon wasn't like, you know, on the tips of our tongues, right? Or if we said the name Jeff Bezos 10, 15 years ago, we'd probably be like, okay, now who is that? All right. Well, I've always said, what is the catbird seed of life? What really is being in the perfect world? And here's where I found it to be. If you can be healthy, wealthy, and anonymous, meaning you could, of course, no matter what time of day or night it is or what you're wearing, you can walk down the street and nobody knows your name. Nobody recognizes you, right? You're living totally, you know, what do they say? You're hidden in plain sight. Exactly. You're just Joe Schmo walking down the boulevard. Well, I think we'd all agree that if you go and look at a picture of Jeff Bezos, he's a very odd-looking man. He was born in 1964. He's 56 years old. But he's not going to draw a lot of attention. He's certainly not a sex object. He's not imposing in size. But he's the richest man who's apparently ever walked the earth in financial resources. All right? I think the richest men in the world are the ones that have love and respect of their colleagues and their family and friends. But of course, that's hard to spend on a tangible level. But think about this. Just to play with you a little bit. $178 billion, right? And let's say there's roughly 8 billion people on this earth, right? That means we don't want to break the guy, right? But let's say Jeff woke up one morning and somehow wanted to cash in all his financial assets of 178 billion. He could give every single human being living and breathing on this planet today a crisp $20 bill and still have a little bit left in the bank. Every single human being on the planet, a crisp $20 bill and still have money left over. Now, if you could explain to me how,
First time I called, she called me right back.
it's kind of busy here at the call center, right? If you could explain to me how one individual could reinvent the wheel in say 20, 25 years to be the richest human being who ever lived. Now, did this man rise to fame for finding a cure for HIV? No. Or polio? No. Or Parkinson's disease? No. All forms of cancer and how they mutate and how to quash it early? No. This is some guy who invented a service so us lazy bastards don't have to go out and do our physical shopping anymore. Let's just order it online. Well, think about it. 25 years ago, we didn't even have online. So you know this guy's legacy only goes back so far. But just put that in your brain right now. He could give every single living human being, infant to 100 and whatever, on this planet, a $20 bill and still have money left over. But yet we don't know where he lives. We don't know what he looks like. I mean, isn't that devastating? Isn't that a problem? Doesn't that bother you?
Well, it doesn't really bother me per se, but it is numbing that how funneled we have put ourselves into creation, how everything has just been funneled together. And, if you follow the progressions of the last 25, 30 years, we had payphones everywhere. Payphones are gone. And those were replaced, of course, by these portable phones known as cell phones. Then all cell phones had cameras, but you could still replace the batteries. Now you can't replace the batteries. I wonder what the battery is so special. Tracking, who knows, right? And now no more laptops, right? Not really, because now everything's done on your phone. See how we're funneling down into one source. And when you're down to one source, it makes anything easy for the powers that be to keep tabs on you. Yeah, because there's no more variables. You just, dwindle from 6 to 5 to 4 to 3 to 2 to 1. You got to have at least one, otherwise there's no existence. But right, everything is funneling into just one place, one form, right? And, well, that's how I think this guy did it. He just looked at, what the world wanted or what the world needs or, and then he just kind of funneled it into all one thing. And Walmart did the same thing, but they're more, how they started their business was something tangible, a physical store. So if you take Walmart's wealth and Amazon's wealth, the Walton family and the Bezos family, then throw in Bill Gates for good measure, they have so much money that there's no way they could ever cash it in. It's really like just almost a number. I mean, there's no way you can cash in those kinds of chips, as they say. But Bill Gates, obviously, he created Microsoft, and he created a new language for us humans to use, right? A software, a piece of technology. The Walton family, which I hear are just some of the biggest antichrist scum trash on the earth, the epitome of capitalists, they've just made, convenient shopping, one-stop shopping, right? And then Amazon took it, Jeff Bezos took it to another level by saying, hey man, fuck, you don't even need to get in your car and go shopping. Buy from me, And when we buy into these systems, and that's how these conglomerates or these individuals, can become so wealthy, because we all buy into it. Now, I'm guilty of it too. I'm not saying I don't subscribe to Microsoft, or I don't go to Walmart, or I haven't bought things on Amazon. But I just wanted to share that with you, to just put that in your head, how much $178 million is. It's just not right. That's just, I don't know. We really do, put our money in strange places, I guess. But their thinking is it's got to go somewhere. Why not to me? Have a good day, and I love you.